Hey guys, welcome back to Stephen Witt's Kitchen. Listen, today I want to show you how to make meatloaf, and I went to Fausto's, the local grocery store right down here in Key West, and I spent $3.14. I got a pound of meat, potato, I got some garlic, onions, and pepper. I'm going to show you how to do this dish for about $1.50 a person. Now, there are other ingredients that I pulled out of my refrigerator, like an egg and a little bit of milk and some breadcrumbs that, hopefully that you all already have in your refrigerator. So, first off, I'm going to start off with my meat. I got 1 pound right here. I'm going to put this in a bowl, and I'm going to add 1 egg. And this is about a ½ cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. I don't like buying the plain, I like buying the seasoned breadcrumbs. And then I have about 3 tablespoons of milk. And I'm going to add that all in the bowl, and I'm going to mix this all up. Get it all mixed up nice and good. Make sure that egg gets in there into all of the ground meat. What your egg does for your meatloaf is it's your binding agent. It's what actually holds your meatloaf together. The breadcrumbs are what's going to absorb a little bit of the fat content in your meat, and also a little bit of the milk that I put in there. It's going to all hold it into place. Now, if you notice, I didn't add any salt to this dish. And the reason why I'm not adding any salt to it, because I'm going to put Paul Newman salsa on top of this. Now, this is high in sodium, so that's why I'm not adding any salt to my meatloaf. So once you get this mixed up like this, go ahead and put it on your cookie sheet pan or scissor plate or pie tin, whatever you have in the house, and form it into your meatloaf. And try to make it uniform. When you make it uniform, this means it's going to cook evenly in the oven. Hey, now that I got my meatloaf form, I'm going to go ahead and take the Paul Newman salsa and spoon it on top of the meatloaf. And I want to go kind of heavy with it. And then make sure it gets on the whole top of the meatloaf here. And then I'm going to place this into a preheated 400-degree oven. Okay, now I'm going to work on my potato that's going to go with meatloaf. So I've already washed all my items here. I'm going to take my potato, I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to kind of fine dice it. Not too fine, but just a little bit. And what I'm going to put with the potato is some garlic, green onions, and jalapenos. And I'm just going to saute up all these items a little bit on the stove, and then I'm going to place it into the oven with meatloaf. And they will all cook at the same time. I'm going to pull all my ingredients out at the exact same time. And then my jalapeno, I use the whole jalapeno. I use the seeds, the skin, everything on it, because that's what adds all the flavor and the heatness to it. And then I just add this to my saute pan. Put it on the heat. And then with my garlic, I have a garlic press that you can purchase this at any kitchen store. I'll put my garlic in here and then press it through. And there's my garlic. I'll just go ahead and get this sauteed up a little bit. And in about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and place it. Alright, so it's been sauteed for about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to place this into the oven with my meatloaf. And I'll let that all cook, and this will take about 35 to 40 minutes, and I'll check the temperatures, and then everything should be cooking together at the same time. We'll pull it out, and we'll be ready. So this has been cooking for about ½ an hour now. I'm going to pull everything out. I get the meatloaf. Oh, that's so good. And I am going to cut this, put this on the plate. Oh, that looks good. And then I am going to pull out my potatoes that I got cooking in here with the meatloaf. These potatoes now, have a jalapeno in it. And the meatloaf has the sauce in it. And that's what kind of makes it a little Mexican mashed potatoes. There we go. And I'll go ahead and taste this. See how it is. A few potatoes in my bite. Oh, that is really, really good. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.